guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. In case you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. So it's a beautiful day here in Eldoret, and my neighbor's kids are not around, so I figured it would just be best if I used this opportunity to film, because normally it's usually so difficult with them around. They always come here to ask me what I'm doing, as in Sophie unafanya nini and all that. So today I am filming a very interesting video. I'd like to believe from the title you can already see I'm going to be filming my current favorite. I haven't done such a video in a while, so I figured I'd just do it because, well, it's been a while. So I have a bunch of things that I have been loving lately, and I would like to talk about them. They include shoes, clothes, YouTube channels, certain cities, certain styles, colors and the likes, and I'm going to be telling you why I have been loving them. So I really hope you enjoy this video. In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first of all, the first item on my favorites list. So see these shoes, I know they're still in the box. I have not worn them yet. I just did an unboxing 2 days ago for a Shein haul video. I got them from Shein, but I'd like to tell you the long story or short story behind my having these as part of my favorites. So it just so happens that if you follow my Instagram, and you probably should, it's Sophie_Tieno, you have seen me post on my stories severally how much I love the Chanel slingback shoes. I have been eyeing them for a while. I love them so much. I am obsessed with those shoes. I love the capto design. I love the fact that the front is just, they are darker than the back, and I love it in the nude and black shade, although nowadays it's available in different colors. So it just so happens that these Chanel slingback shoes, which are available in either suede or just leather, are very expensive. They're like too expensive for me, because I just read somewhere that right now they go for about $1,000, but I know they have been costing between 700 to 1,000 US dollars. Now that is 100,000 Kenyan shillings, like 70k to 100k Kenyan shillings. And I know for a fact that at this point in my life, I'm not yet there. Like, I am not yet at that point where I can spend 100,000 shillings on shoes. So I've just been looking at them, been eyeing them, just been putting them on my stories and just saying how I am manifesting them, because the time will come when I'll be able to buy them. Those shoes are classics. So meanwhile, I went online to just look for dupes, because I had had enough. Like, they had haunted me enough. I kept seeing them every single place I landed, on Pinterest, on Instagram, because I like to look at French style. I like to look at people who are fashionable and the likes, and everybody who is anybody in the fashion world has such shoes. However, there's always the option of getting yourself a pair of dupes, and that's exactly what I did. So these are the Chanel dupes, the Shein version. As you can see, they still have this paper, but they look just as good in terms of color, and they just have this small heel, just like the original Chanel shoes. I mean, I was happy the kids are not around, but the chicken, but yeah, like I was saying, I just love them. I am so happy that I finally got these shoes. I looked for them everywhere. I saw them on Zara, but then I think they're out of stock. On ASOS, but the ASOS ones are the flat ones, because they're also available in flats. And then I looked at DHgate, which is also another site that I've used to ship stuff, and they would have probably gotten to Kenya in 3 months, and I just did not want that. I also looked for them on Chic.me, found them, but they sold out in like 2 days, just when I was about to buy them, and I was so upset about that, because I really wanted the ones from Chic.me, seeing as they were a little browner on the leather as opposed to nude, because these ones are in an apricot shade, which is just almost similar to nude. So they're expensive everywhere. Like, they cost so much money compared to other pairs of shoes, and you wonder why, because they're very simple, as you can see. But I really love them, because they have a rich history behind them, and they're classics. They go with anything and everything. The shoes were first developed by the, you know, the famous Coco Chanel, the person who the brand has been named after. So Coco Chanel came up with such shoes in 1957, and yeah, they have been stylish all through. And in 2015, Karl Lagerfeld, he revolutionized the shoes, because during the fashion show, one of the fashion shows in Fashion Week, he had all the models wear the actual Chanel Capto slingback shoes, and that's how he proved to every single person that you can pretty much wear those shoes with anything and everything. So yeah, I mean, I'm not about to spend 100k on a pair of shoes, but I can spend on such. And these are just my current favorite pairs of shoes. I love them so much. I love their color. I love their simple design. Now these ones, they come with this part. This part, I don't know why it was put here, but I will wear them like that regardless. I actually haven't even taken any photos in this, but by the time the video goes up, I will probably have done so, and I will insert a video or a photo on this other side of the screen. But I absolutely love them. These are just my first amongst my most favorite things list. I'm so happy I got them. So I got them from Shein at $31, of course, minus shipping and minus tax. So I think that was affordable compared to how much it was costing on other sites. On Chic Me, you are to pay $40 for the pair that I saw there, but that pair did not have a chunky heel. It had a tiny heel. So every single brand that has come up with dupes has come up with their own style of dupes. As you can see, Shein is sharper at the front compared to the originals. Zara is also sharp at the front compared to the originals. But I love them regardless. I can't wait to style this. I can't wait to wear them. And I can't wait for the day to come when I can actually afford the original Chanel. So the kids might not be around, but these hens have just decided I will not film this video in peace. There are just too many animals over here, but we move regardless. The second thing on my list of favorites, let me go to content creators first before I continue with the fashion stuff. I have really been loving a certain Jaime Xie. I do not know how to pronounce her second name, but basically I was watching videos on YouTube, haul videos, luxury haul videos, because I'm always watching haul videos for some reason. I absolutely enjoy them. I love them so much. So I was watching one of those, and all of a sudden a video popped up on my recommended videos list. And so when I clicked on it, I saw this lady, this young girl, her name is Jaime, and she does luxury haul videos. I absolutely love her content because I usually feel like I am living vicariously through her content. First of all, I do not understand why people really hate rich people. I love watching rich people because it just so happens that the richer the person is, the more the whole videos have and the more luxury items I get to see, because I cannot afford them myself. So I just feel like I live vicariously through such people. So Jaime, I think she's in her early 20s. I don't even think she's 25 years old yet. She is the daughter of Fortinet's CEO. And that's why she's that rich. Her father is a billionaire. So as I was going through the comments, I kept seeing people writing, oh, she's just spending her father's money. Oh, she doesn't have to work hard for anything. Oh, you should be sensitive about the things you post because people may not have enough money or as much money as you do. Oh, you should be giving out to the poor. Oh, you should be doing this. And I keep wondering, my gosh, who told you she does not give to the poor? Just because she doesn't show it does not mean she doesn't do it. Secondly, even if she was really using her father's money, I really don't see anything wrong with it because it's her dad's money. It is hers, basically, because she is the heiress to her father. And if she has a trust fund, it was created by her parents, so she's not doing anybody any harm. Thirdly, what she has nothing to do with what we do not have. Just because she's rich does not mean she is at fault for our not having as much as she has, right? Why I love her channel so much is because she has such great taste in fashion. She just knows her way around, and I love the fact that it's always written 50k US dollars worth of items, 100k US dollars luxury haul. I don't know, 300,000 US dollars luxury haul video. I love seeing money. I mean, I may not have that much, but I appreciate just the fact that some people do, and those people who do get to show us what they have. So every single time I look at her channel, I watch her videos, I just see these things that I would love to have that just inspire me to work harder. I mean, you should get inspired when you see people who have more than you, and then work towards getting those things that you admire from them, don't you think? But yeah, she is my she's the second on my list of favorites. Her channel is amazing. I love how she styles her clothes. And another thing, when you watch people styling clothes, do not be so quick to write on the comment section how she's so rich and she has no style. I mean, just because you hate the way she has styled something does not necessarily mean the other hundreds of thousands of people also hate how she has styled something. It's probably just not your style. So people should really just stop all the hate on the internet. So the third on my list of favorites is also a content creator, Angel lately. First of all, I absolutely love that lady. I love that woman so much. I knew she existed because it just so happened that there's a time she lost her channel, and then she came online to say how, not her channel, but her videos. Seemingly somebody had hacked, but I don't know, she just came on to tell us about it and whatnot. And I came across that video by accident. But after that, I never really watched her again because it wasn't a channel that I was familiar with. Plus, I consume a lot of Kenyan content. Like, I watch a lot of Kenyan YouTube. So I always thought that she was Nigerian who had moved to, she's a Nigerian lady who had moved to Kenya for some time or something of the sort, only to discover that she's actually Kenyan. So I didn't watch her again up until I saw her on Geek Fashion's channel, watched her there, and then never watched her again. But then a few weeks ago, I started looking at her videos and the titles looked very interesting. So I decided to watch them. Oh my gosh, she is such a vibe. She is so beautiful. She's such a lovely soul. I love that she lives that luxury lifestyle that I absolutely admire. I love her taste in fashion. I love her taste when it comes to spaces. I love how she talks. I love how she's always so happy. Her energy is so contagious. When you watch her videos, you get happy yourself. But what I loved the most is, as I was binge watching her videos, I came across something so interesting. It just so happens that we share a birthday. I know it's nothing too big for a lot of people because you probably know somebody or two people who shared a birthday with you, but I had actually never come across somebody who shares a birthday with me. I don't know any celebrity, I do not know anybody, so it's only just been me on the 7th of September. However, I came across one of the videos, I think a Q&A, and she was saying, my birthday is on 7th of September, and I was like, oh my god, this was meant to be. I mean, I'm so happy I landed here. I'm watching the right person and whatnot. Yeah, it was a bit of a moment of excitement. I remember telling my friend Bram, oh my gosh, I have finally found somebody who shares a birthday with me. She is beautiful. She is such an amazing soul. And if you watch my videos, I would encourage you to go and watch her as well. You will absolutely love her. So as far as content creators are concerned, Jaime and Angel are my two favorites at the moment. And then we go to the next on my list of favorites, and that would be the Gingham pattern. So I have been really obsessed with Gingham. I love the print so much. Okay, for anyone who knows me, they can easily tell you. If you know me very well, then you probably know that I love patterns, I love prints, I absolutely love anything that isn't plain. Of course, I do wear plain clothes as well. But because I'm so slim, I always feel like I have such a great opportunity to get away with different prints, with different patterns, and I make very good use of that opportunity. So Gingham has been on my list of favorites. I have so many clothes in Gingham. I remember my mom was asking me, kwani nguo zako zote zitakuwa tu Gingham? But it's not all of them, but a lot of them. And this is my current favorite. I absolutely love it because aside from loving the fact that it's Gingham, I love the blue and white contrast. I've always loved blue, and I love the fact that the sleeves are ruffled. I also love the fact that it's sheared at the top. I love the fact that this dress is also a bit ruffled at the bottom. It has this flare hem. Okay, maybe not call it a hem, but it has a flared bottom. It's just nice. It's a beautiful dress. It's something that I can wear to church, something I can wear to a picnic, something I can wear to like a lunch date with friends, something I can wear casually. Gingham is just so beautiful, and it was so in season during summer of this year and spring in other countries. Of course, Kenya does not have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We just basically wear whatever we want to wear, which is something so good. I mean, it's nice. But yeah, Gingham has also really been on my list of favorites. And then next on my list of favorites, I think we're going to the fourth, and that would be milkmaid dresses, or just generally Shein dresses. But I love the milkmaid design so much. I came with one of my milkmaid dresses here just so I could show you what I mean by that. But you see this dress, like it looks like such a humble type of dress that can be worn by a milkmaid, or those people in those olden days. So it's very simple in design, as you can see. This is in a purple color. I love purple. It just so happens that as much as I love purple so much, I do not have too many things to show for it, but I was absolutely happy that I got this dress just at some point in 2021, and I cannot wait to wear it because I haven't worn it yet, but I have others that I have worn that are in the milkmaid design. I just grabbed this one because it was the first one that I could find. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it has this this very sweet bow at the front. A lot of them have that, and I also love the fact that they have this elastic around the sleeves and around the neckline. Like, it's so beautiful, it's so nicely done, and you can get this in so many designs. At the top here, some are shared. Shared is a dress that has like the bladder like thing, but then you can just get them plain like this. This one has gathers. I just really love milkmaid dresses. They're so humble looking, they're so sweet looking, and I just love such things. Next up on my list of favorites is the color green. Now let's go to a color. I do not know why, but I have been so obsessed with green in recent times. I have been so obsessed with green, and I can see why. I mean, it's a beautiful color. So I grabbed one of my green dresses that I really love. This is a maxi dress, which is from Lulu Mari, but I thrifted it. It's originally from there, but I just thrifted it. I absolutely love it. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the dress. We're here to talk about the color itself. I mean, even my nails are green. Coincidence, but like I feel like on black skin, on dark skin like mine, or chocolate skin, I don't know how you'll call it, but it just contrasts so well with my skin. And then green is that color that not too many people love wearing, and I honestly do not understand why. It can go with red, it can go with brown, as in not specifically this dress, but just the color itself can go with red, can go with brown, can go with black. You can actually just wear it in different, can go with orange, by the way, depending on the shade of green that you have. This one specifically goes so well with nude colors and, you know, black and brown colors, and I absolutely love it. So this one, I've worn it already. I will insert a clip. Yeah, my mom is leaving. So yeah, I will insert a clip of me wearing that green dress on the side, but just know it's a beautiful color on skin like mine. I think it's just good on any kind of skin, really, so you shouldn't really be afraid of wearing green. Then again, I'm a person who only used to wear black in the past, but somehow I just found it in me to start wearing color, and that's how I fell in love with other different colors. And lately, green has just been on my list of favorites. Like, I find any excuse to wear something green, and I feel like green will go well with green will go so well with these shoes. I mean, the color will contrast so nicely, so I cannot wait to just style the rest of my green pieces. I bought quite a number of them. If by the time this video goes up, I'll have worn a couple of them. I will also insert some videos of me in green on the side. So we move on to a couple of cities that have just been on my mind so much, and the first one would definitely be Paris. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to go to France. I don't know how I am going to go to France, but I will find a way. I have loved the idea of going to Paris ever since I was a kid, and I had the word bonjour, and somebody told me Paris is the French capital, and I went on to look at photos of Paris, and I ended up just falling in love with the city, and that love has been within me for the longest time. I mean, when I went to high school, I did French for the good for 4 good years. Like, from 1 to Form 4, I did French, so I basically understand the language, although I'm now not very good at speaking it, because ever since I left high school, which was a couple of years ago, quite a number of years ago, I have not spoken French or found any reason to speak it, because when I went to campus, I did Spanish instead. Well, so they are back, the kids. Anyway, let me just finish up by saying I have just loved the idea of going to Paris, and I feel like I'm at that age where if I really want to do something, I actually have it within me to plan and do it. Because when you have been thinking about something for a very long time, the only way to satisfy your soul is to actually do everything possible to get it. Of course, as long as it's something legal. So I will literally start saving up and just prepare for my trip to Paris. I don't know when that's going to be, but I hope it will be sooner rather than later. I've been watching a lot of, you know, French videos. I've been watching a lot of French fashionistas. First of all, French ladies are the most stylish ladies, I think, in the world, because they have this understated elegance that is so beautiful. Regardless of what they wear, they just look good. Even if they're dressed casually, they're always somehow dressed up. Even if they're wearing the simplest of items, they don't like a lot of color, a lot of print. They wear simple stuff, and they make this simple stuff look good. And they're also fond of wearing such shoes. I mean, they have a brand called Jonac, and I also saw these shoes on that brand, but well, it's a French brand, and I guess the shoes actually sold out. But yeah, I really love the idea of going to France. I have been looking at French outfits. I've been looking at the streets in France. I have been looking at the architecture. I just can't wait for the day I'll be able to get to Louvre or the Eiffel Tower. I've been seeing these places since I was a kid, on pictures and the likes, and I think it's finally time I start intentionally planning to go to Paris. So I just pray that God actually grants the desire of my heart, because that would be like the biggest achievement of mine, just to go to France. I need to go to the Champs-Elysees. It's like a street in Paris that's just filled with luxury stores. I don't know how much I might be able to buy from there, but I don't know. For me, even just seeing is enough, but I pray that my finances will be good enough for me to actually one day plan a trip to the place and see all these beautiful places that have been on my mind for the longest time, because my soul will be satisfied, and it's good to go after what you want. Yeah, so that was Paris. And then next up is Zanzibar. Oh my goodness, I have also always wanted to go to Zanzibar, and the best part about Zanzibar is that it's just nearby. Like, it's in the next country, it's in Tanzania. So Zanzibar, what attracts me there is the fact that it's next to the ocean. I love the ocean, I love the beach. I choose the beach for a vacation on any given day, and I love the fact that it has this beautiful places, like that place that has turtles swimming. I would love to go there. I'd love to see all those beautiful doors and architecture in Zanzibar and take photos there. I'd love to go to Prison Island. Like, I love places that have rich history, because I love being at a place where I can do a lot of activities, including walking around and finding out about why there's this and why there's that and why there isn't this or that. It just fascinates me. So I am trying to see if for my next birthday I can actually go to Zanzibar. I'm hoping to have enough resources, and I'm hoping that COVID is not going to stand in the way again like it did last year, so that I can actually go to Zanzibar, see for myself the beauty that is in East Africa, because sometimes we think there's just so much beauty in the West or maybe the East, but beauty is also here in Africa. We have so many beautiful places, and Zanzibar happens to be one of them, and I really can't wait to go there. So seeing as it has been on my mind for like 2 years, the only thing that's going to stop me from going there is basically the pandemic, just that. But other than that, I think I can actually manage to pull that off, God willing. I do not know if it's for sure that I will go there at some point in 2022, but we'll see. For now, it just remains on my list of favorites, and I just love learning more about the city. Been watching a lot of videos on Zanzibar, especially from Adventure. Seeing that guy can vlog, you guys. He vlogs so well. So yeah, that is all I had on my list of favorites. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, feel free to tell me if we share an interest or not in the comment section. I'd love to interact with you guys, and do remember to follow me on Instagram. It's Sophie_Atieno. Until next time.